Welcome back everyone, Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back in Astroneer, and we are in the load screen because something has changed. No, I didn't screw up on a save file like I did last time. This is pre-alpha build 0.4.10215.0. Otherwise known as the Excavation Update. So this game is, I'm going to launch here, this game is so completely changed, not completely changed, but so updated that I figured it is definitely needs a restart. And the reason is some of the intro information is going to give us tutorial-ish sort of starts with it, but the new content includes these reusable containers, canisters. You basically have to actually take material when you use your excavating tool. You take material out of the ground, it goes into these canisters, and then you use it to rebuild the ground, so you can't just have infinite supplies of soil. There's now hydrazine catalysts instead of just hydrazine. New boost mods. All the mods are available right from the get-go in the game. Yeah, power dynamics have changed. Your backpack doesn't have an auto refill on power, but then it also doesn't use power to use your tool, but it does use power to use your what's it called? It does use power to actually use, hi dude, to use your build thing in the back. So alright, so this is brand new. We're back in here. We started a brand new spot. Looks like we've got another tree location like the first time. We got some resin over there. Looks like a spacecraft landing over there of some sort. So this is the new shape terrain feature. It does similar things to before, but you'll notice that the device is no longer hanging on the side. It now has a nice fancy color or hose attached to it. I'm not gaining power, and the only thing I can make is a small generator. Pardon me, hiccups. A small generator. So we need to go and make a small generator. To do so requires compound. We don't get like solar panel right off the hop anymore, apparently. I don't know if this is just tutorial related. There's some resin. Let's gather some of this. Gathering as normal. There we go. We've got compound. Go ahead and use it to make a small generator. We're going to leave that compound for now, and I'm going to actually go over here, and we're going to eat up some of this goodies, these organics. Nom 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 nom. Get ourselves a few of them. Very nice and organic start spot here. And actually, I'm going to run over to this guy. Since we're here, we're going to break the rules. And we're going to, okay, so I'm going to take this organic and put it on the generator. But I can just do this too. Ah, so there's a power fountain nearby. Loving that. That's fantastic. There's also no oxygen, so don't die in the first minute and a half of the game. Drake, keep running. Don't, oh, you're just suffocating. Okay, phew. So thankfully, oxygen is still a thing. The music has changed, some of the sound effects have changed. There's so much new going on here. It's pretty phenomenal. So we got, there's another organic there. Let's go ahead and grab another compound. I'm going to make a generator for the base. So yeah, you don't use power doing this. If you see, our power bar is not going down, which is fan-freaking-tastic. But we're also taking up some space on the dirt here. We're absorbing some terrain here. Okay, so we have a small generator. Now we can also make canisters. That just hurled a hunk of organic around. Canisters use resin. So let's go ahead and grab some resin. Actually, let's grab some of this and shove it over here. Nom nom, and I want that compound back, please. Thank you. Alright, get us a good chunk of resin. There we go. So the resin is used for the canister. The canister is basically a container that allows us to hold organics, not organics, that hold, what we put this? It's gonna hold material for... Oh shoot. Suffocating, suffocating. Don't suffocate, Drake. That would be bad. A breath of fresh air. So, yeah, canisters, like I was saying, you'll see the indicator as it fills up. So we can actually go ahead and remove material, okay? You see the little canister there on our backpack? See the little white line going on it? It's separate from the stuff that's on the back of our crafting tool, our terrain tool. It's starting to fill up there. So that's a new dealio as well. Do I want another canister? No. Small generator. I think we'll go ahead and do another small generator. Pick up the stuff that keeps hurling itself around. So we could do, we could expand the base a little. Let's head the base off in that direction, towards this tree maybe. Yes, there is science up in the trees. Love it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's drop that on there. Let's extend this baby right here. Resin, you can go on there and do the extending. And then I want you to also extend here. Boink. I don't have any more resin. Let's go get some. Alright, I'm gonna explore that thing later. Here we go. Now there are different mods that we can use all over the place. Okay, let's hit Q. What is it saying? Print tether. Okay. Good. Give us a tether. Thank you very much. I'm throwing resources all over the world. This is fantastic. Augment power pack unlocked. So we now have new power packs. Let's tether ourselves up here. Now to do tether, if you are new to Astroneer, then you won't know that this changed, but at one point there used to be just a it just, when you hit T to do tether, it just put the tether in your hand like this and you drop it. Now you walk and you hit tether when it gets near the edge. Oh, not quite slick enough there, Drake. I like this guy, he's hilarious. This is the big guy. I figured we got a lot of terrain work to do here, so he's gonna be need to be a stocky fellow to take all this workload that we're gonna give him. Alright, another tether down there, and we can probably drop one right here, and then we can go ahead and grab some more resin. Well, we really don't need more resin. What we need is more capacity to store some of the said resin. There, this is a small generator. We can fill that up and fill that up. I don't think it consumes anything when it's not filling something. There we go. And let's grab that compound. Alright, now head back over here. What were we supposed to be doing next? I'm trying to keep an eye, keep an eye on the tutorial information. We're going to go ahead and put in a extension here. And then I'm going to build one off this way. And we'll put in a science lab there. Oh, apparently we're out of resin again. Hoorah. What else do we have for resources around here? That's a lot of compound hanging out there. That's good. So Season 2 here. We're in Season 2 of our Astroneer experiences. Hopefully we can do a little better on the start here. Is that actually a hole to the netherworld or something? I don't know. What's going on down there? Doesn't look like there's any more resin. So, our canister is green dotted. That means it's full. We could get another canister. We could do terrain analyzer. We could do beacon. We can do work light. We can do canister. Again, we can do more tethers. Good. Small solar panel we could build, but it takes copper now. Small generator. Alignment mod. Those are tool mods. Boost mod. This, as far as I understand, the boost mod helps you gather terrain stuff more effectively. And the alignment mod, not sure. Narrow mod makes your target reticle, this thing, smaller. And there should be a wide mod. There's the wide mod, takes copper. So we're going to need some resources to do that. So now that I've got a canister full, I can actually rebuild the terrain here. Right, so if you look at our canister, you should see the slight decrease in the big white line. Now, another thing that changed, they added in, I can actually, let me see, I can do this. Nope, wait there. I know there's a way to do this. Or maybe it's just in the other mode. But anyways, there's a way to kind of move differently while you're building. I don't know if that's new for this particular update, but let's fill that hole in. I hate having giant holes. You know me, I hate having the giant holes that I fall in all the time. Alright. Oh, didn't need to drop two of them. That was, and they're not floating around. One thing I did read in the updates, I'm super duper excited about. They supposedly fixed bugs with the physics of vehicles. Remember our flying expedition to the Land of Oz? Yeah, that apparently is part of the physics-related bugs with things, so hopefully that's now corrected. Alright, let's head back. We got a full complement of supplies. We can go ahead and make ourselves our science lab and get some research going a little quicker. I intentionally chose a map that has plant life on it because I really want to get the basics of resources, basic resources going, the research going sooner rather than spending 14 episodes running around trying to find science. So we got a we got power here. We can actually go ahead and grab a. Oh, we have a generator, right? Small generator. You go there, small generator. Your resin. There's some organics. There we go. That'll fill that up. Grab the organics from here for sure. Lots and lots of organics for us. Love it. The booster mod, I think, increases the rate at which you harvest terrain, like the actual soil that you dig up. I don't know that it affects resources. There is one that lets you essentially just grab the resources without ripping the ground apart. Which one is that? Alignment mod boost. Mod does what? Which one's the boost? Oh yes, that increases the rate. Thank you. Did you see our power bar go down? It was going down because we were actually using... Ah, there we go. That chews up the ground a lot more, which we don't actually want right now. What else? Narrow mod, wide mod, copper. Inhibitor mod. Oh, that's the one. The inhibitor mod is the one I was thinking of. That is the one that gets you your... come on. Okay, you're going to tether there anyways. Fine. The inhibitor mod is the one that I want because it's going to let us... That's the first one with copper. It's going to let us actually build... or gather stuff without wrecking the terrain, which would be huge. Alright, so we got ourselves some organics, and we got some sciences. Let's start pounding through this science with our noob start space. Oh, no, let's not throw the science away. That would be rude. There we go. Go ahead and give me what you got there, brother. Give me it. You know. And survey says... Crane, the most useless first technology, because of course I can't use it. Or make it at this point. That's fun. Alright, and... Oh, this is nice and straight. Good job, sir. Good job. Out of resin. Okay, want some more resin. I suppose there's lots around, right? Yes. Let's go over here and tether. Oh, not quite far enough. We're not quite close enough. We're going to tether our way over to this beauty. Oh, come on. Not great at this. It's a little laggy for me. I apologize. You'll all be almost as happy as I am when I fix the lag issues on my system. I'm sure. I wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Joshua Lemon. I appreciate your feedback, and you've inspired me to do this next season, so hope you enjoy it. Let me keep giving me the feedback, let me know what you think, but I love this game. And I think it's going to keep progressing. It's so far so good. It's done... they've been amazing breakthroughs in this, obviously, but I'm full. Like, that's right up full. Beacon. Aha! I can manipulate it to... I can make room for it. I don't want compound there. I actually just throw away that. We can toss some of this compound on the ground. Don't really need it right now. Lots of compound we don't really need right now. Resin, however, we do need. You're going to extend out there for me. Thank you. Alright, now, over here, let's throw in another base. We don't have enough resin. Ugh, so much resin needs. Alright, that's okay. We got new technologies and new ways to do things, including we can actually set up some sort of mining facility. Oh, that's silly. I took all the compound, threw it on the ground, and didn't make us any... you know what? I need another one of those canisters, please. I need resin first. Okay, tethers. That'll work. Give me the tethers so that I can connect this and connect this. That one worked. And connect this. Oh, almost. There we go. Alright, now we got resin. Okay. That's good. Now I want, no, throwing things away again. Good job. I want another canister, please. That thing sounds like it really flew. Hello, canister. There we go. Canister. Thank you. Where did that end up going? Compound. Come back here, my friend. Okay, now, you could probably hop on there. I think the power will drain out of these devices. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that one. Oops. Tethers can go there. Let's not drop the canister on the ground. Super skilled, bros. Let's actually put this canister up on the shoulder there. And I need some more resin. Oh, is that a power outage? Did I just have a power outage? No, I didn't. Oh, I was just too far away. Got it. I was too far away to grab it. Oops. Oops, no room. Organics. No, organics can go in the generator, please. No, grab the organics. There we go. On the generator, the resin can go on there and run back to base. Oh, there's another being resin. Good job. Lots and lots of resin. Okay. So far in this first episode, we've managed to discover what a few of the new features. Not all of them. There is another one coming up right here that I'm going to show you. It's a new initial building that we can build, which is fantastic. There we go. So, we got the research station as always. We have the medium printer. We know about that one. We got the smelter, which converts raw ore into minerals. We have the vehicle bay to build all our structures. And then we have the mineral extractor. Yeah. Let's go ahead and build that mineral extractor with those compounds. There we go. Look at this beauty. Ah, fantastic. So the compound sample needed. Okay, alright, give me a compound sample. The other option is resin sample, organic sample, ammonium sample, laterite sample, malachite sample, coal sample, titanium sample, lithium, and then we're back to compound. So, we can go ahead and say, we want you to make, let's make resin, okay? And a resin sample, do we have resin on us? Yes, we do, some's right there. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Now, to do so, we need to, no power, okay? We're gonna have to power you up. Let's go ahead and grab a, let's go grab this guy. This guy right here, and actually just feed the power directly in. We have our generator, so we can keep our own power going. This will be lovely. It'll fuel it up nicely. Both the science pack and this one. Now, we have the resin as a sample there. So what do we do? Compound resin. Oh, okay. So it's going to take soil, right? So it needs this stuff. So good. We used it up. shift click to put it in my inventories. I've forgot about that the entire last series. Oops, sorry. Let's dump some of this organic or compounds off. We don't need them all. So we can actually go and terrain clear stuff. Why does that not work? I have no terrain. Well, I want to actually take terrain out, please. Now, this is going to fill up my supply here. I'm going to actually go over somewhere, maybe over here, where we're... Uh-oh. Got a storm a-brewing. We're going to put in a cut and come back, because we're coming to the end of this episode. I'm gathering, and you can see that it is also filling up. That might actually be a legitimately dangerous storm, so probably... Oops, probably... Oh, come on. Now you're just distracting me. Yep, probably need to get back to base. Uh-oh. Slowing down. Can't move so well. Alright, please don't die of suffocation here. Let's see if this is a legitimately dangerous storm or not. I don't know. If it starts hurling giant rocks at me, I might be in trouble. Ooh, it sounds... Oh, it is too! Oh! Quick, hide behind the canister maker! Oh, look at that! Aha! Physics! I can't make it to the thing to survive, I'm sure. This will probably stop everything from hitting us. Woohoo! That one was close. Or it felt like it, the camera angle. A little bit unpleasant here, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, but we are trying not to die. That there. Looks like the storm, the dangerous part of the storm has passed. There we go. We got things powered up. Let's grab another research. Throw it on there. We're going to put in a cut, though, after this storm passes. Let's see what we get for another science. I want to clear that all out, giving us some organics, but also giving us some terrain, some soil, as it is. So you gather up this soil, and it fills up the canisters. You take the canisters and you put them in that machine, and the canisters will basically, they fuel up and use up soil to extract the finite parts of the minerals from the soil. Or you can use the canisters to recharge your... That one's green light, that one's orange light. You can use the canisters to recharge your... Whoa, hello, big rock of nasty. To recharge your equipment. Like your... to rebuild stuff, I could do like... You know, I want my terrain to continue out from here. I could just kind of make it happen from this location, right? Like that, with the old style. There we go. Now it's going to increase and decrease the compound in, not compound, the soil content in my inventory, because it actually, see that? See, now it's increasing because it's taking some away. Now it's putting more in. There we go. Flattening it down where it's going to take stuff away or put it in. It'll switch back and forth. When I'm adding, it'll take it out. When you see them flying, the particles? And this will make some particles fly towards me, probably. No, apparently not. All right. But yay, we're filling stuff. That is almost full, not quite. Jump, 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 jump. Nice. Just making it nice and clean and clearing all the crap out. Are we full yet? Yes, we have 2 full canisters, so we can go ahead back to dump those off. Let's go ahead and use, since the power is now recharged on the research station, and we can click on there. These. Oh, this one doesn't auto pull out of off the shoulder back, I guess. Which is actually a nice feature. What did I just get? Medium wind turbine. Haha, yes, fantastic. So we'll get back to that next episode. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. If you see the progress bar here, this thing right here, this is the fill up. So it starts filling the soil, then it'll use the soil to duplicate what's in here onto as many as, I think it's 8 versions of this will be built around it from the stuff that we pick up from the dirt. So yay, exciting new things. Thank you so much for joining me. New series, even though this is kind of like a return from the last episode. We're back in season 2, so I'd love your feedback on season 2, and I would love to hear what you think about the new features if you've tried them. If you're interested in getting the game, I would say personally totally worth it. Astroneer has been a fun game I played a while back, and I just got back into it recently when I did the last episode, and really been enjoying it. So thank you so much for joining me, and join us again next episode for some more upgrades, some new stuff, and some new science. Thank you so much, and as always, I will see you in game.